Hello there, everybody. Welcome to another session of Age of Calamity. At this point, it's basically a podcast, and we're going to be here forever. So we're going to end up having our discussion of the direct that ends up happening. Yes, most of us probably already discussed already, but we got the whole crew here. We got the champion. Let's go ahead and get the introduction. We got Zelda Link level 13.
Hello.
We got Spot Enough. We got Power Up. Whatever. Introduce. I'm out. Go back to the game. Whatever.
He ends the string. He's like, wait, that's... You mean like that? No.
And that's it. I'm done. And now we're gonna go back to the game and go ahead and end up having started our conversation.
I'm still crying about Pyra. Anyway.
Okay.
Also, hey, Slocko, hellos.
Hello. Splatoon motherfucking 2!
I can't play 3 now, so I gotta be...
Oh man.
Why can't you play Splatoon McDonald's? Why can't you play that?
Because I'm not loving it. Justin Timberlake.
You gotta get the nugs.
Wait, you said
Yeah.
you said Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, he made the song. I'm loving it.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, it started from...
Wait, he actually made the jingle?
He made the song, and then he had a song called I'm
Huh.
that came out like...
I never knew that.
I never knew
No,
that.
You didn't know? It was like in
No.
commercials and stuff.
Sabrina, I don't look at McDonald's commercial to find out Justin Timberlake made freaking theme songs for a fast food restaurant that I eat their food and leave.
You're acting as if I seek out the commercial. I was just watching TV.
Well, how dare you watch TV?
I'll ask my mom that.
Mom, why do I watch TV?
Maybe she'll know an answer.
No, actually,
is a song recorded by American singer-songwriter Justin Timberlake. The song, originally written as a jingle for American fast food chain McDonald's, was produced by the Neptunes and is credited as being written by Pharrell Williams. And yeah, you just made a single out of it.
oh well, at least they actually got that. At least they got to keep that, unlike the Mac Tonight guy, because the Mac Tonight one, there's a history behind that one. And I was like, oh man, no wonder they couldn't use it anymore. They got sued for that.
Also, hello, alright.
Hello.
What's this about McDonald's?
We
What's
were
your
loving it.
three?
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
sup.
Damn it, Guilty Gear, let me back in.
What?
Oh, dude, I made a mistake.
Oh. I'm trying to get back onto the Guilty Gear Strive beta. It's not letting me in.
Oh no.
Let me in!
You can't get in, Trevor. You can't. Just give up.
Oh,
Forever
I'm not logged into my account.
Wolf and Vampire Samurai.
You're not logged into your account, Sabrina. What happened?
I'm on the BBG account. That's why.
Oh,
Oh.
I need to switch.
Inspector Salmon, thank you for the follow.
Hey,
You get the
Spectre, how you
Chicago.
doing, dude?
Yeah. Congratulations. Enjoy
don't-
your follow.
Hey, thank you.
Don't expect an actual dog. Small font.
Shit, what's my password? Also, yeah, I made a mistake.
Ooh, okay. What's there? Okay, everyone guess what Sabrina's password is. I'm gonna guess
Oh.
it's 69, but spelled out phonetically.
Oh god.
Xenoblade
What's the dash and everything?
1469 free is cancelled.
No.
Oh, we'll get an album.
No, that wasn't the mistake. I made a mistake by cause I went off on someone on Twitter thinking that they were from something that was like back then, but he was not part of that, and I feel bad, and I'm like shit. So I like deleted my tweet because I'm like fuck, I made a mistake. Where's my Twitch password? Fuck. Okay, there we go.
Super Sailor Moon fan 69. I got
Nope.
it. Don't worry, y'all. I got the password all in my head.
Oh yeah, thank you, Trevor.
I am your Google Smart Lock account.
Get out of here, you fools. Anywho.
Okay, so what do we want to start with? juice of yesterday.
Hold on. I
I
think I,
mean,
have
Flip is-
a good way.
Flip mentioned the expansion pass. Hey, Flip, by the
Yeah,
way.
so
Yeah, hello.
I fucking called it.
I think it was pretty obvious that this game was gonna get like some sort of DLC.
I mean,
or
especially after like the
something.
data mine too. Like that's literally all I based it off on was like the data mine. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's happening.
Oh no, like even without it, I'm like, there's gonna be DLC. I just know it.
So
Yup,
you
there
didn't
is.
sound as convinced as that when we come back to Tuesday. And you're like, yeah, maybe it all this. But now she's like, look, guys, boom, look at my Ferrari that I called it.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of like how most.
2069.
That's kind of how most people are on the internet. It's like, oh man, I don't know that's gonna really happen. It's like, oh, but what you don't know is that I got the 10 powers where I go ahead and say it's never gonna happen, and then it actually happens.
Well, if Mr. Exen of the Shadows would just kindly say there's never gonna be a custom Robo game, I would gladly accept that.
Or
I love-
usually have DLC at this point.
Yeah, a lot of well, yeah, a lot of
that's a good point,
Nintendo,
but
yeah, a lot of Nintendo games seems to be getting like a lot of DLCs here and there.
Not Nintendo, Wario games specifically.
Oh, Wario games are never getting that.
Uh,
I'm sad.
Wait, I said Warriors. Not
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah,
no, Nick wants a Wario game so badly that he just.
I know he does.
Listen, it sounded like Wario to me. All right, Wario's never getting a
Wario.
DLC either.
It's like when anyone says custom or Robo, then it's like, yes, I will love a custom Robo game.
Don't worry,
And the
Trevor.
golf game is the Wario game. It can be kind of platforming as you leg it and kill everyone in speed. Oh,
But I can't transform. That's the
You
main
can, you're a
point. No,
cowboy.
you can't transform. This
you
is
could be
the
Woody from Toy Story, from Kingdom Hearts. Fuck, I was the one who first said it. Wow, that's a weird change.
yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, that's an evening,
See,
Chairman.
Mario and
Hello,
Woody, they
Chairman.
both start with W. But yeah, they both start with W. There you go. It all makes sense. Woody, Wario.
No.
But yeah, so what we have here is what? In end of May, there's going to be a newly added weapon for Link, a new added costume for Link, if you purchase early enough. Wave 1 is expanded roster. The way they kind of phrase it sounds like maybe it's 1. I'm going to put it as 1. If it's more, then it's a nice happy bonus. Newly
It's probably
added
1 or
weapon
2.
type- Possibly. To specify as roster than saying like fighter, I suppose. Newly added weapon types, new challenges in the Royal Ancient Lab, and newly added challenging enemies. This is for Wave 1 in June. And in the second wave, in November, is new character pronounce it? Vignettes?
Okay, so yeah, because me and Sheena was having issues in trying to pronounce that word too.
It's weird because I don't.
Was it
The
the
G is
vignette?
silent.
I thought it was Vignette.
That's how the French say.
I
it.
think it's tomato, honestly. Like, I always hear it's bold as vignette or fuck, I can't even, my brain broke.
Vignettes.
Vignette, you know.
Isn't that like the picture or something?
That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yay, new pictures!
Yeah.
Newly added stages, expanded roster, and new battle skills for existing characters. All totaling to $19.99 US.
That's not bad.
20
Man.
bucks?
Yeah, it's
I think
it's
wasn't
a
it?
solid like price for a season pass.
How much was the
Yeah.
pass for Hyrule Warriors? I forgot.
I think it was
I think
initially.
it's- oh.
It was initially 20 as well. I think.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask for Breath of the Wild. I'm like, I think that was like 30. Like,
No, I
The
think
Breath
it
of
was
the Wild
about
was
the
also
same.
20 as well, funny enough.
Yeah, I think Breath of the Wild was the same. Hyrule Warriors, it's hard for me to remember because it felt like it went in like 3 bulks.
It had multiple
Yeah,
packs,
I had multiple
Yeah.
packs, which was like
but they were.
okay.
I want to say they were about $20 each though, which for separately where they put them on. Yeah, it's like a whole nother game worth. But
Yeah, I mean it was like adventure mode stuff, and that is very like time consuming. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, too much.
Also, next Friday is apparently Bravely Default 2. I forgot about that.
oh god, I still have not yet
Yeah.
played the demo. God.
Right,
You know what? Okay, you know what? One thing I'm really kind of disappointed about Bravely Default 2 is that there is no like big collector's edition they're doing this time around.
Weird.
like they did with Default 1 and Bravely 2nd, because I am always on top of those.
Maybe they
I'm a little
probably
disappointed
they probably just didn't have enough time to be able to make one.
I guess, but I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, like Octopath got a really cool special edition, and I do regret not getting that. And the only closest thing I got to, own it was seeing it when I went to Elliot's place, and I'm like, but I'm gonna just stare at it. In my heart, I stall it.
Feel it.
But yeah, because so Octopath got one, but now Bravely Default 2 didn't, because seriously, like I said, I would have been like that. I would have just got it in a heartbeat, because I love the Bravely series, that's why. But it's still so weird, because like the best thing I've seen is you get a cloth from Best Buy. That's it.
Ooh. That's it. That's all I can say. It's just ooh, cloth.
Ooh.
What the hell? This is Defender Ally.
What the? They're all lined up like
Christ.
that.
Oh, Defender Ally Force. Y'all good. You're not even being attacked, you nerds.
I was like, you guys are doing a good job. I believe in you.
But yeah, no, we have that on Friday, and then there's for Persona fans Strikers on Tuesday.
Oh no, actually, Strikers was dropping is already out now, I think. Well, digital.
Oh, okay then. Oh, okay. Cool. Maybe then there's a PAL thing. That was a little bit later. Yeah, it's cute. But yeah, no. Going quickly back to the whole expansion pass. I have a hunch. This is me getting a vibe. Not that it obviously cements anything, but this tells me, in a way, indirectly. Okay, it's telling me I'm just making something out. Is that Breath of the Wild 2 is 2022?
I can believe that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If
I
didn't
don't
have
think
it,
they would release around the same time, unless it's like a September release.
I would.
I don't know.
You're leaning into that. I feel like they're saving both Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4 for E3, if they have anything for either of those games.
Like
I feel that's going to be something they do at E3, either one or both of them.
Like I'm expecting the Breath of the Wild sequel to be shown at E3, because they said that they will show stuff sometime this year, so I'm expecting that. But Metroid and Bayonetta, I'm I'll believe when I see it.
Because we still haven't, unfortunately, seen like any progression on that game at all, unless it's being hidden completely. Then I can believe that. But until then, I haven't seen no progression in that game
I'll believe
at all.
when I see it.
I mean, I talked to someone else about this earlier. They at least have acknowledged that Prime 4 is going to need a lot more time. They have at least, within like the last year or two, they acknowledged that. So, to be honest, I've given up hoping here about Bayo. I feel like we're going to hear something about Bayo. I would be surprised if we don't hear anything about Bayo this year, period. That's just a way for me to cover my ass in a big old blanket statement.
What are you talking about?
It's more likely to be about that than
What are you talking about? We'll just hear something about Bayonetta 4.
No one can have the number 3 other than Splatoon 3.
No, that's Splatoon
Everyone has to avoid
McDonald's.
the number.
But what happened with Breath of the Wild 2? That's not a 3.
Give it time.
It
No,
stays in 2.
Yo, I was.
It's the third game. Remember, Sabrina? It's the third
Oh
game.
yeah, you right. Just like how if Mother 3 ever gets to America, it would be called Earthbound 2.
Bada boom.
I'm giving up hope on hearing anything on Bayo. Don't give up hope.
Yeah, it's not going to be a
There will be
Pikmin 4.
something.
Yeah.
And that was actually Hey Pikmin. It's just that they're just going to keep it quiet.
Like I know for Breath of the Wild 2, there were so many people like saying like, I can't believe we didn't get an update on Breath of the Wild until it's like at least they mentioned it.
Yeah, they acknowledged, and they at least gave you that we will tell you later this year.
Yeah,
Rather
like,
I mean, that's not much, but
at least you're not Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, look, 4. Ooh, watch it disappear. Oh, look at that, it's gone. No.
Like I had someone that was saying like, why didn't they just give us a teaser image at least? It's like they
They
probably
already
just
did.
don't have one.
Yeah.
No,
They
they
already
no, they already gave us a teaser. thing already.
No, they wanted like a new. They wanted like
another
a new
one.
teaser image.
They
wanted a new teaser image or like a teaser trailer. And I'm like, you already have a teaser trailer. They don't want to do another one.
You only get one teaser trailer. At that point, it's not a teaser anymore. It's a taser.
A taser.
You watch and you get electrocuted. I don't like that. No, thank you.
It's like we watch it, we all get electrocuted. It's like, ooh, Breath of the Wild.
You happy now? Look at you rolling on the floor like that. It's like, just give me Skyward Sword. I'm okay. Thanks, Spike.
Sure, so I'm just glad Skyward Sword has a standard button layout support. Balance control is being vindicated.
That is actually really good, because for people who obviously couldn't get into Skyward Sword because of the motions, at least you can now end up playing it normally like a normal Zelda game, and they managed to end up making it so that you don't need the motion controls. Now, from what I want to be able to figure out, I want to go ahead and know how fast that Loftwing is going to fly and make sure he ain't flying slow as hell.
Oh, yeah. And you know, and also it's also good for people
Patience
who only
is
have
virtue,
like...
Nick. You appreciate that slow.
Listen, man, when you have to go back and forth from each and stinking area, I'm sick and tired of it going freaking slow. Epona can get past Hyrule Field faster than the damn Loftwing.
I was like, someone's a little bit ungrateful over here. We're doing a game for the head cheese. But I hope that fucking bird is quick. Okay, fucking calm down, Nick.
Now we clean up the UI, add some minor QOL changes, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Or, you know, also fix the trials. I really don't like the trials in Skyward Sword.
The Silent Realm stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Do you know how exciting it was for me back then?
It really is.
I mean, okay, to be fair, I don't blame you. It is a terrible thing to do, but to be honest,
Anxiety.
Okay, here's what they should do for that. Like they did for Twilight Princess HD. Like, you know, decrease the amount that you need to collect.
I mean, they can't do that considering it is just literally just the tears from Twilight Princess.
Yeah, exactly. Just decrease the amount of it at least.
What's that? You failed 3 times and you just skip it? Oh hell yeah! Or you could just do that instead.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, like, if they add, like, a feature where if you fail 3 times... No, it's not. But it would be an interesting add-on where if you fail 3 times, they allow you to just skip it with Fee
I'd
saying...
rather skip it.
Yeah, like, Fee just says, Master, you're shit. You want to stop doing this? It's like, yes.
Yes, please.
That'd be a good thing for a lot of people, let's be honest.
I don't know, Flip. It's obvious that the amiibos will probably be compatible with that game. Like, probably any Zelda amiibos for that.
Oh, for Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what
that.
they'll do though.
Yeah, they confirmed it, but we don't know for what.
Yeah. The Loftwing goes faster.
Yeah.
I got reminded of something just now. Did you guys find it weird they did not mention it being the 35th anniversary of Zelda?
Yeah,
actually,
they didn't.
I saw. Yeah, I
did
follow
they find
somebody.
weird that no one, they did not acknowledge it outside of saying Skyward Sword is 10 years old. That's it.
They forgot. That's funny.
Someone,
Imagine if the whole team were like, oh yeah.
Someone pointed out, like in the beginning cutscene where they're doing that Loftwing contest thing. You know, the person saying, "Oh, this is the 25th, whatever of the Loftwing ceremony thing." I wonder if that's gonna be changed to like the 35th.
Oh yeah, because that is a line of dialogue that's gonna have to change. Because that would be a very weird thing when it says, "Oh yeah, it's the 25th." It's like, no, bro, it's the 35th. Stop being like Nintendo and forgetting to tell it's anniversary.
It's the 21st.
What?
I mean, you say that,
right,
but they also did
February.
other
Yeah.
It's the 21st of February.
Yeah, it was the 21st.
Let's put it this way: Nintendo never acknowledges any Metroid anniversaries ever.
No.
Yeah,
That's
they don't mention the smaller guys.
That's why when Jack was saying, like, oh, like, they'll give Metroid a pat on the back, like, that's too much.
That's too much pats. It's like, yeah, that ain't happening.
They thought it was someone else's back. It's like, oh.
Hey, F-Zero, you gotta enter. Ooh. Sorry, buddy.
F who?
Oh.
F you.
No.
They were the first F. effing chat was all about F-Zero all this time.
Also, I just pre-ordered Skyward Sword from Amazon. I
You
have
didn't
like
do that for me. Thanks.
what? No.
Oh wait, hold on. What did experiment said? I want to read this. Shame, Loftlings are a good case of great design, poor execution. They're actually based off of shoe bills, which can be found in the swamps of Central East Africa. They're in the same genes as pelicans. I mean, that's probably why I don't like them, because they look weird. But no, I do like I do like the Loftlings.
Yeah,
I do. And I do like that the reason as to why it's a Crimson Loftling is this. It's like, you know what? I want that to be on the shield. It's like, what? Yeah, I want that to be on the shield. I thought this was a story about how the Master Sword was made. Nah, man. It's a story why the damn Hylian shield has a crimson bird on it.
Cyber's asking how we do it, by the way.
I am sad because Wario was not announced.
But he's wearing a cowboy hat.
Don't give a damn.
He's in the wild,
How are you, Sabrina, after yesterday's news? Oh, sweet. So I had this prepared because I knew I was going to be asked this. Hold on.
Here's my list.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Did you just find a... Wait, did you just find a cutscene of that?
No, I found a video that says just Rex saying Pyra every time in the game.
Okay, Sabrina, could you just co-kindly play that one more time, please?
Okay, I just need to like get the time correct.
Cool.
Oh God.
Cause like it is like it just like.
That was me too.
He's just falling from the pit or something. It's not like he's dying or something.
Well, it's a spoiler cutscene when Spoiler takes Pyra and.
Right. Yeah, I know that. I know that point. That's when the game gets real.
Oh.
He was shot from the sky from like Link.
But yeah, that I cried. I forgot to download the VOD's still there, but I need to download the VOD and upload it because that was a good that was a good time.
That was a good one.
I cried over Pyra. I was crying over Naruto, and then I watched Naruto afterwards and cried some more.
Most of y'all have seen my reaction.
Now she's dehydrated.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yes,
I need water. Yeah, right now.
Imagine being the main character of your game and having your partner get into Smash and not you. In all seriousness, I love that Pyra's in Smash now.
Hold up, that's
weird.
Hold up.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't see the spoilers for. I saw that Naruto was trending, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna click on it. So
I didn't even hear that noise. Huh, that's weird.
Okay.
Hope my notifications are working because I didn't hear that at all. Well, I mean, actually, the notifications are working. For some reason, just the bit noise didn't sound off for whatever reason. Because the follow noise went off, and I heard the barking noise. I guess the Pokeball was like, nah, I don't feel like shaking anymore.
Well, the Pokeball sound is actually pretty quiet.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So it's always been quiet. So.
Okay. It has been. Okay, thanks, Astronaut Man.
Yeah.
Also, Nick ready to play this game all of 2021.
Ugh.
Never-ending Hyrule Warrior stream. Let's go!
No, it's not gonna end up like how Ted was. Don't worry, we'll be fine. So they add like some other rando ass character in here.
Okay.
Beetle Hype?
No.
Oh man.
Bruce, baby!
What?
Bruce
Why?
Gannon!
No.
But yeah, no.
Shoryuken!
Other things that personally got me in the was that I'm interested in Golf Mario, especially Speed Golf looks interesting, and the RPG like story mode seemed like kind of cool and unique.
Yes.
Splatoon 3 definitely caught me off guard because I would have never anticipated a new game for it in the same gen as Splatoon 2.
Yeah,
I thought, well, I did think it was like DLC. I was never going to call being like it being anything else.
Also, can we get a congrats to Flip on on his cousin's kidney transplant? Was a 100% success.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats. That's really good.
Yeah. My stomach hurts now.
Oh.
No. Oh, next kidney, oh damn.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
dive into the lake.
I don't remember. Let me see. Who's been Red Moon today?
Area that you're already done.
Yeah, it's already place we already went.
Let's start to drink some water.
No, I'm good.
But yeah.
Drink some water.
I never played Fall Guys, so that was kind of cool to see that maybe that's going to be on the Switch. So I might try it. My bad.
I had a feeling it was going to be on Switch. I'm like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's like a long time coming.
Yeah, and not only that,
Guys, we just said it 10 minutes ago. It's like, I don't know if it's going to be on it. And then after it goes, I knew it was going to be.
Listen, bro.
Okay, guys.
Listen, bro. You were the one that was like, yeah, because I'm cool and dude. And I was like, all right.
I'm glad the Legend of
You don't
Mana
think
is
I'm
coming.
cool, Nick?
Oh yeah, Legend of Mana.
You're cool. The Legend of Mana is actually a really good one.
Thank you.
That looked great. That looks pretty.
Yeah.
I'm curious to try actually that demo of the game that will be called Triangle Strategy. Come on, guys, best game name ever. Oh yeah. Well done.
Don't you mean Final Fantasy Tactics? Because it's literally what it is.
Final Fantasy Tactics Switch.
Yeah. I was surprised that they never actually mentioned Crash in any way that it was going to be on their system next month.
I think it's mainly because like when it comes to like something that's I don't really expect them to always like mention stuff that's about to end up being like released. I just usually you already kind of just saw it being
No, because they also mentioned Apex Legends, and that was already announced last month. That's why.
Oh, never mind then. Nintendo's inconsistent.
Yeah, I know.
Then.
It's kind of inconsistent,
Maybe
weird, and all that.
Maybe they just didn't want to waste time with it. I guess.
Maybe.
It just wanted to
And
just
they-
get.
They secretly hate Crash.
Okay, well.
Yeah. And there was one game I would have mentioned actually on Tuesday, but I forgot about it because it's only a Japanese exclusive at this moment. But there's this game called Bond, which is like it looks like it's like half light novel, half kind of has a Persona vibe, kind of motion to it. And the artist who does the One Punch Man manga does all the illustrations. And it looks
That
cool.
one! Yeah.
I would love for it to have a Western release eventually.
Yeah,
so.
I'd love to see that too. Oh, speaking of like visual now, who else was surprised about fucking Famicom Detective Club remakes?
Oh yeah, NES Famicom.
Was that made?
NES Detective Club.
Was that made for the Famicom, or is that's just the name?
I don't think so. I think that's just. The
I
name.
don't know, but I think that was just the name because I only. Let's be real. Who only knows it from the Melee Trophy? I do.
I even know what that.
I didn't know that there was a Melee Trophy.
I didn't know there was a Melee Trophy.
It's only like one. It's one character, and I think her name is Ayumi Tachibana, and that's how I know about the fucking Famicom Detective Club.
Or it could be like everyone saying they only. Or it could be like everyone say, oh, they knew that because of the Melee Trophy.
Yeah. Oh, okay, thank you, XC. The original game was released on Famicom. The second game was released on Famicom Disk System.
Hey, so it's not just a name; it's actually a reason. Bada boom!
Oh, and
I was gonna say like name. Man, they really like the Famicom.
Thank you,
And Cyber, I heard about that.
Wikipedia.
I'm going the wrong way.
Thanks, Expedia.
Why is your
Also,
ice cube
Cyber, I did
ascending?
hear about that.
I'll be back.
Alrighty.
How dare she be back?
So you enjoy with the producer.
Whoa, that's rude, dude.
Oh, nice.
I haven't left yet.
Oh, hello.
You're not getting a Skyward Sword. It's only going to be me.
What? Sure, buddy. You can have your copy of Skyward Swords.
Thanks.
No, Cyber, I did not see the Shin-Chan game yet, but I did hear it looks really good.
I heard
Shin-Chan?
about it, yeah. Yeah,
Stay on
Shin-Chan.
Shin-Chan.
It's a Shin-Chan, Shin-Chan?
Yeah, from the Japanese direct.
Really? I thought that show ended.
No, it's kind of like I want to say it's kind of like the Simpsons of Japan.
Oh
almost.
God! I mean, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep milking it until everyone just either gets tired of it or forget it exists.
Or maybe just I don't know. I don't fully quote me on that. Like Shin-Chan, I know it's still widely popular even in this era.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
I know because Detective Conan is still friggin' going for some reason. Like, guys, I mean, to be fair, to be honest, like, the whole plot kind of ended up getting shot in the foot when the bad guys that was supposed to even give him the potion for that died. So it's like, whatever. Now he's just forever a child, and now we're just gonna have Simpson hijinks. And I'm just sitting on my ass, it's like, oh, great.
It ended in the Shin-Chan thing. It ended in the U.S., but it's still going in Japan.
Yeah, because they stopped having the actors dub them. Because Laura Bailey actually voiced Shin-Chan, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, she did kind of this kind of voice. Imagine that, but a little bit more feminine. I'm so sorry, that was so bad. I am gonna see myself.
I loved it.
Oh!
He's out! I was like, oh. Voice, huh? Damn, that he did not like what I did to him. I'm gonna shoot him in his eye.
He did slash his ass, so...
I mean, no one likes to get slashed in the ass, let's be real.
Oh my.
I always get concerned, especially if you're like Emperor against the High Noxes, that you do those like barrel bomb pyramid right next to his crotch.
Remember when this monster was friggin' annoying in Link's Awakening? That's right, this thing was a thing in Link's Awakening, which I didn't even know that. And I was slow as hell. I was like, alright, that thing was a thing. You're right. I'm a casual.
Who am I?
You're Spider.
Oh, really, XT? Okay, I did not know about that. So, XT says the DC Superhero Show is helmed by Lauren Faust, and she is the creator of Powerpuff Girls, Foster's Home, and Sports Generation My Little Pony. Huh.
Oh, that explains why it looks like that. That's actually cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the good Powerpuff Girls?
Don't think so.
I'm gonna assume maybe. XT, can you confirm?
I think it's the Neuro. I don't
want to be the Mimi one.
Oh, it's the original.
Oh, thank God, we're saved. I don't like the Mimi one. I literally just call it that because that's it's not my Powerpuff Girls. What I'm trying to say. Shit. Everybody going silent. Jeez Christ, guys, talk.
Look, I'm reading the chat.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh no, internet, what are you doing? Internet, what are you doing?
What's up?
Okay, good. Okay, never mind, we're good. My internet loves to just cut out and just go change to Wi-Fi for some reason when I'm plugged into the Ethernet.
That's weird.
Cool, we're back on Ethernet. I have a feeling it has something to do with my Ethernet cables, but my folks keep saying, nah, just keep the cables, I'm like, I'm pretty sure these cables are kind of going, but okay. Oh yeah, Shade finally got used to more internet recently.
Yeah,
and she was able to watch Johnny's streams recently, and that's good for her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking Metopia!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought first straight away.
The first,
Yeah,
it's like the first 3DS port to the Switch.
See, there's hope.
I had to return. And yeah, Metopia, what the fuck?
There's hope. There's hope, guys. Kid Icarus can get in. He can get in. He can come home. As everyone says in Genshin for some reason. It's like, come home. What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't make me
you
cry.
See, Nick, that's just gotcha talk for please be summoned.
I guess you're right, because I didn't know what the hell whale meant, because I thought it was like, wait, you guys actually getting actual whales? I'm like, oh shit. I want one.
Whaling is the term used to describe someone who spends a lot of money on a gacha game. You're talking to one, by the way.
Yeah, I know, it's fine. Hey, I'm not gonna listen. As long as you don't make content and say that you're gonna quit, I'm good.
Mario Simpson brought up a good point. Yokai Watch 1 got ported from 3DS to Switch.
Oh yeah, good.
How dare you forget Yokai? Only I can forget it because I actually don't play
Also,
Yokai.
according to what Cyber read, it's a test to see if for Metopia on the Switch. It's a test to see if people will buy 3DS remakes on Switch.
Ah, look at that! You hear that? You see?
Kirby's Epic Yarn.
You see that? That means that the boy can come back. The boy can come back and a better friggin' control scheme and not. Oh, wait a minute! I just realized that if Kid Icarus actually does manage to get a Switch port, you know that means that the online thing could come back alive, right?
I know, and I love the online.
I would love that to fucking happen. God.
Yeah, cool. Anyways,
Wait,
Lionel's
let's cancel. Anyway, next week.
I want that so bad.
I want Kid Icarus. You know what, Tomodachi Life 2? Like, I would love that. God, Tomodachi Life consumed a good portion of the time I played it. And I was gonna say Life, but nah.
Yo, if Star Fox Zero gets a port, that'd be great because no offense, them controls booty.
Yeah, they were not the greatest.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
But then again, I'm used to weird controls.
They could have made that such the most simplest game, and they wanted to put the. God, I hate it so much. I'll be right back. I need to go take a piss.
Oh.
Wow,
Okay,
that's
cool.
one way to express
I'll wait till he
disdain
comes
for that
back
game.
then.
Fair enough.
I was gonna mention Majora's Mask, but he left. I'm like, okay, fine. Majora's your favorite game.
Yeah, that's MP. MP and P.
MP.
Okay.
No, don't let me be. Come back here.
Get back here.
Close it. T and death.
Oh, you know what I would love to? I mean, I know this is probably like years away from this ever happening. Ports of Bravely Default and Bravely Second would be lovely. Absolutely fucking lovely.
Yeah, I can imagine that, like... yeah, that's gonna be their new thing. It's like, okay, we've done all the Wii U games, so 3DS games it is then, I guess. Which makes sense, because otherwise, you know, it'll sell well because of the handheld.
Remember that if it's pretty big, Nintendo will have to push Metopia hard if they want to meet sales expectations. Essentially, it's Nintendo's lab wrap for Nintendo 3DS remakes on Switch.
Oh, great.
Don't
Here
worry,
we go.
we have Shade. Don't worry, we have Shade. She'll buy a
No,
million
you
copies.
quick. You better wash your hands, mister.
I did wash my hands, and you forget that I live in a very, everything is close by, okay? Okay? You just don't have to
You're
make fun of
supposed to
me.
wash your hands.
I wash my hands! Don't get on my
30
case!
seconds.
Hold on, wait. You guys y'all getting on my case now. Guys, it's been happening for like 2 times already. Y'all, what is this? What's this you sharing?
You've been doing it all the
Yes,
time.
Sabrina, Pyro did take my heart.
And then some. There
Also,
it
Pat,
is.
thank you for 5 bits. So, Splatoon 3, I'm hyped for it, but too early or perfect timing. It's coming out in 2022. I don't think it's early.
Yeah, it's not early.
Splatoon 2 came out in 2017 of that summer.
Yeah.
So,
Like Rob said earlier, it's kind of strange to think that we getting Splatoon, like 2 sequels to Splatoon in like the same era.
yeah,
Only-
like,
Oh, that was one thing I was gonna say. After I started to calm down about Splatoon 3, I started to get scared because we see that teaser and the salmon is being a buddy. And I'm like, wait, but I love Salmon Run. That's like the big identity for why I love Splatoon 2. Are they going to change it that it's going to be Tuna Run, please?
Tuna Run!
You know what? I would love that. I would actually like
No,
that.
it would be tuna roll.
Oh!
Oh, Tuna. Okay, good.
And then they don't use that and they realize, haha, got him.
Joke's on you. It's a Salmon Run 2, but it's Splatoon 3. Salmon Run 2.
Not gonna lie, I'm liking the setting for 3, so maybe, like, 3 will be the
Jeez,
game
Gina,
that
you could just said to us who hates France. Damn.
Look, I was interested in 2, but there was like so many updates, overwhelming, and the DLC, and I'm like, it's kind of too late for that.
That's
Not
a
only
good
that,
thing, Gina.
the
That's a
last
good
for ending 2. No, I get overwhelmed easily.
It's an update!
She really does. Like that you can't stop that.
This is my favorite tweet from
her
all of
Shut up, I'm
yesterday.
crying.
Okay.
Because there's going to be updates in the third one also.
Well, no, no. Well, to be fair, me and Sheena did get the Switch very late. So
Yeah,
by that
we
point,
did it late.
we all our interest for
No
Splatoon.
more updates were done.
Listen, at that point, Splatoon 2 was gone from our mind, and we had other games like freaking Mario Odyssey to play and Xenoblade 2 for me. So that was about it. But now we're gonna have Splatoon McDonald's, and we're gonna be playing with the Big Mac Splatoonies.
You're Squiddest.
If you look at the 3 Sabrina and you take out the little lion piece, it looks like just the McDonald's logo.
If you
I saw someone actually put it on the McDonald's logo.
And see, I was right.
Well,
see?
boys, we did it.
Yeah, we did
Nintendo
it.
is no more.
I make the meme, and I don't bother to make it because I don't do that.
Also,
What I do hope
obligatory
with the
versus
third-
Piano Post.
Sorry.
No, I'm done.
Okay. I was going to say the one thing that I do hope with the third game is that it has, excluding like Salmon Run being a big identity for the second game and the DLC, I hope it has its own identity from the get-go rather than mimicking what the first game was. Although that was good, but it was it was treading too many similar paths. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that.
That
I feel
is
like
fair, but no, go Sabrina, go.
no, you can go.
Oh, I was just gonna say because I think they did that on purpose though because of how how Nintendo saw the Wii U and how the Wii U was viewed. They it was probably easier for people to experience Splatoon 1 through Splatoon 2, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Yeah.
Because that is
But that's still a valid point that for it being a sequel, it should up instead of kind of reusing. You know what I mean?
For sure, because I would say the DLC for Splatoon 2 is like that's the campaign of Splatoon 2,
Right?
and it is a very good campaign. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, with more time,
Monster Hunter
and
events.
stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
Rise event. Ooh, okay.
Fair.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Capcom just announced a Monster Hunter Rise digital event for March 8th, followed by
Nice.
Monster
Hell
Hunter
yeah.
2
If
gameplay.
they have some Naruto costumes when I play the game, I'm gonna be wearing that all the time. Or I hope they actually get some Nintendo costumes up in there because I kind of just give me a Sheikah outfit. I'm good. That's it. That's all I want.
That's where
That's
Chun-Li
probably-
is. Chun-Li's gonna be in Monster Hunter.
Give me an Impa outfit. Oh, you can ask questions.
Oh,
Ooh.
ask him for an Impa outfit. Ask him. Say it. Sabrina, do it.
It's because it says like got any Rise questions for director Yoshinori Ichinose. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Reply with them here, and he will answer some during our anniversary week live stream on March 9th.
Nice. Also, Sabrina, I'm proud of you. You got it correct.
Oh my
Yay!
god! I can't. God,
Yeah,
you know, that's the only problem when I end up doing reviews of JRPGs. I'm gonna be like, God damn, I'm gonna have to really know how to pronounce these names.
Yep.
You can probably ask people.
I'm going to ask Sheena because she knows how to pronounce the names better than my ass can.
Well,
No, you should cut it that it's when you say a name, it's actually Sheena that says it.
Yeah, this game was developed by. Insert Sheena here.
Danger Island. Just like what? Who that?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was created by
Masahiro Sakurai.
Masahiro Sakurai.
We all tell Sheena. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, remember, the Sheena possessed me once.
We're all Sheenas in the end.
Oh.
Oh,
Well then.
That's right, guys. That's right,
When
guys.
can I draw?
Um,
When will I get that ability?
we all have selective abilities. I have a lost memory, so goes that. So.
Do I just
Donut.
do I just
Cyber,
get
I
her
will
gender?
probably-
Like,
I don't know.
Cyber, I will scream if that happens, but I have doubts. That's a wishful thinking,
I would
but
cheer so hard for that. Not as
I
much as
would-
Pyra and Mithra, but yes.
I would cry for that, but I have my doubts. Thank you. Also, Rock says, oh, now he can't unsee the McDonald's logo with Splatoon 3.
Good. I'm glad I can do my job by ruining it for you. Don't worry, you'll just say. Don't worry, when you buy it, you'll be like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm Woomy.
Hey, Woomy! I wonder what happens with the characters, Callie, Marie, Pearl, Marina, as well as the agents.
Well, see, Callie and Marie caused France to be destroyed. We all know this. We've seen the picture.
Also, I'm kind of hoping that this time we have like 2 characters that people can like, because people kind of curb stomp on Pearl, but that's besides the point.
I think people calm down eventually.
Yeah, I know.
People calm down.
Yeah, it died down.
Yeah, it died down, but when she was first revealed, it was like,
I mean, I was part of that first crowd of that game. I'm sorry, I was a big Marina stan.
Marina is
still a big Marina stan, but I was like, haha, look at the gremlin.
yeah, that's pretty much everybody called her a gremlin. It's like, man, look at that forehead.
Marina, what the fuck is this gremlin?
It's like, look at that forehead. That's like 5 heads. Hopefully this time we'll just have like 2 characters that will be like, oh yeah, we can all end up like having Splatfest. That's not a curb stomp fest.
Not only that, can we have the 2 characters be male this time?
That'd be good.
Oh, that'd be a cool idea. That'd be a really
I would
cool
like
idea.
to see like two like male Inklings or whoever they're gonna be as
Jeff and
duo.
Chad, I like it. Let's do it.
Jeff and Chad.
Like, and considering how the like, I'm just going by the trailer, but you know, I like the song that was playing. It was a remix of the main theme or the Splat Attack, whatever that song is called. But it's like the rock version of it. I'm like, can the whole soundtrack be just a rock tune a bit?
No, because then we'll be listening to the theme, and then we'll end up forgetting what the hell's the purpose of the game. It's like, oh, right.
Sure about that?
I don't know, man. Some people forget that when Splatoon 1 first came out, nobody actually ended up playing the game correctly. They kept shooting each other.
No,
But that
they
was the
still
habit
do
of like
that.
it's
Yeah.
a different kind of game for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I get you.
Wait, sorry.
2 male Inklings based on Korean pop idols, yes please.
Cyber, are you talking about the dodgeball game?
Yo, that looks actually legit cool. Not gonna lie.
I
I thought
like
it was.
it.
I thought it was Fortnite.
That's what I thought too.
I literally thought it was Fortnite. It's like, oh, Fortnite with
Nah, that was not
volleyballs.
Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, man, that was. I gotta say, EA, that was a bad trailer.
Yeah, the beginning of it, I was like, "What is this?" Like,
I was
Yeah,
so
the
confused.
beginning. Yeah,
And
the
then-
beginning confused the hell out of me because I didn't know like what is happening. What's the point of this?
And then the
I actually
gameplay
thought those
came in,
characters
and I'm like,
weren't
"Oh,
in the game.
It's like, hey
like
guys.
they kind of are, but like they're not like they don't look like that." And it's like, well, why did you do this?
Yeah, because the 8-bit character, not 8-bit, 16-bit.
I
The fairy
thought it
or
was
whatever.
like
The princess.
Yeah,
the
the
princess.
The princess
I
was
thought
fine,
it was
but-
like some type of like League of Legends type thing going on. Like, oh, okay, like.
But one of the dudes like from War.
Yeah, World of
World of
Warcraft
Warcraft.
was in there for some reason. It's like, what is
He
happening?
He was literally the race from World of Warcraft. Like, I was like, is this gonna be like a WoW thing being on Switch?
That's kind of weird.
But no, it's dodgeball. I
Yeah,
actually
it's-
really want to get it. It looks really fun.
All right, guys, we're gonna have ourselves a session on Sunday night where we go ahead and play dodgeball. You get hit, you lose sub.
I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling of Ninjala again. But like, oh man, that looks so awesome. Get into the game. Oh man, this sucks.
Well, no, okay. As long as the UI doesn't scare you like the Ninjala did.
As long as they don't charge me like $50 for like 10 currency, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh,
like a
speaking of
game that would
EA.
be legitimately fun to play.
Yeah, I was just man, that trailer was so confusing.
Yeah, it really
It was.
I was like, cool, it's dodgeball, but
Could have just started with
I
that.
yeah, I know. Like, part of me kind of feels like I got a little turned off. I got kind of too bored of the trailer after a while. Like, as soon as they got to the gameplay, I was like, okay. Like, they lost me. Yeah, they kind of lost me right till they got the gameplay. They kind of went for the jump. They did a couple flips in the air, but they spent too long in the air and they fucking missed the dismount.
Sounds like 5-hour videos of something that's trying to make a point. Ha ha! Anyways.
Also,
Yep.
Ninjala was really not great. I think Ninjala was poised to be the next Splatoon. And did you know Ninjala was trying to get a cartoon on Netflix, but was dropped?
So
That-
basically,
That game
Ninjala was
dropped
trying
hard.
to, like, cause the problem I have with Ninjala is that it's not even the microtransactions or anything. It's more so the fact that, one, your weapons are limited. Two, the way how you do that game is also very slow. It doesn't really feel fast considering they're ninjas. It feels really slow. And the whole counter system thing, I'm not a fan of that because it gives me Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Ultimate. I forgot what that game was called, but it had that same rock paper scissors mechanic just like that. I hate that mechanic because it can either be you winning or you losing. And also I keep ending up in the same stupid dumb demo stage constantly, and I wanted to play on the other stage, but the game's like, nah man, you staying in that one stage. It's like, this random ass stages thing sucks.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem because I was trying to get in the game and they wouldn't have it. And then they kind of did a season pass 2, which was very interesting because I didn't think that they would end up doing a season pass 2 so early. It was interesting because they did add in like skateboards, which felt like that you can go a little bit faster and whack people with it. And they also had like Sonic costumes, which you had to shell out a shit ton of money for. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Was pretty good.
The microtransactions for that game are really, really bad for their currency.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like it's bad when you make Fortnite look a lot better. Fortnite is not even bad. Like, Fortnite can be really enjoyable, and like for V-Bucks, it's not even that expensive. Like, like Fortnite V-Bucks are much cheaper than what they were trying to do with Ninja.
And that's saying a lot. All right,
Man,
guys,
like that aged so badly.
What?
They said, "Oh man, we're gonna screen Ninjala." Nope.
I deleted it off of my Switch.
Oh,
also,
I
guys, we did it! Hetsu is level 60, baby!
But it's not the funny number.
It's a tree.
Oh, yeah.
The funny number, Nick.
No.
Did you see what happened with IGN in Splatoon 3?
No, what happened?
Yes.
So, IGN, I guess, was like trying to be quick to put like the video on their tweet, and they got this old video of like this guy that did like Splatoon 3 announcement trailer, and it was a meme video from like years ago, like I guess like a few years ago.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and like it was just a complete meme video. It wasn't even supposed to be like they were trying to get like the actual trailer, and they bumped into that instead and put it on Twitter, and they didn't notice for like an hour.
Oh.
Oof.
Well, somebody's getting fired.
Like, people have already archived it, but it's funny.
Oh.
That's funny. That is so fucking funny.
Come, my broccoli. We got hungry mouths to feed.
Oh, this is the one you gotta chase that one red goblin.
Oh yeah, that one douchebag that just literally is running away.
Yeah.
Isn't it that the Splatoon 3 colors are, is it like,
The non-binary flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, are
Yeah,
they?
hell yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, there was no gender option when they were revealing the trailer the beginning yesterday. I was like, oh.
This is your style.
Hence the tweet I love to keep referencing to, by the way.
I hope they keep doing that because I'm glad that they did that for Animal Crossing New Horizon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And actually, like, what's funny about that was the American localization for that too. That wasn't like in Japan. Like, I think it's still like it still kind of says like gender, but but for like Western and like the English localization, and they're like, yeah, like style, and it's like, sweet.
Huh,
Good.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I was like trying to find Utopia game sales a bit ago, and then I got a section on Google from the people who also asked, and they're saying, why is Utopia 18 plus in Russia?
What?
Oh
Wait,
yeah, I heard
what?
about that from
Wait,
Utopia.
why?
Utopia. Because of the
Already
same
pointed
sex
out,
relationship.
it's because in Russia, showing minors same-sex relationships is illegal.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. That's their
Oh
rule.
yeah. That's the
we-
Steven Universe stuff that I talked about before.
Oh.
In
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did I talk about it here or did I talk about it somewhere else?
I think you might have talked about it somewhere else, but since you brought it up, you might as well go ahead and say it here.
So in Steven Universe, Garnet is a fused gem, and they're in a relationship. It's Ruby and Sapphire. Now, like the gems don't really have a gender; they're rocks, but they like a lot of people associate them like with women. So a lot of people like say like Garnet's a woman, blah blah blah. So in Russia, they're like, we can't have two female characters in love. You have to make one of them a man. So they had to draw a mustache onto Ruby.
Oh God.
And like, yeah, like Ruby had a mustache, and when Steven Universe was getting canceled and stuff, because like Rebecca Sugar really wanted to have the wedding, and Cartoon Network was not having it, and Cartoon Network was like, fine, if you do the wedding, we have to cancel the show. And she's like, oh, sorry. And they're like, okay, fine. And they did the wedding, but they made Ruby have the dress and Sapphire have the tuxedo.
Yeah.
Just to fuck over Russia.
Like,
Oh, wasn't there something similar what happened in the Arabic airing of one of the episodes? It was when Ruby and Sapphire reunite become Garnet.
I don't know. I only know about
it was
the
like a
Russia
hug instead
stuff.
of, it said I think I remember hearing in the Arabic broadcast of the tail end of season 1 where Garnet is reformed, Ruby and Sapphire kiss, but I think in the Arabic broadcast, I think they edited it out but didn't make them look like they're just hugging.
Oh
I
wow.
think. Yeah,
imagine that.
yeah. Some of these countries are very behind on their morals, so fuck them.
Good thing you, Saudi Arabia. But yeah, video games. So yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah,
next,
video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, don't try to change the topic. You guys had something going.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about Star Wars right now.
Go nuts.
I was actually surprised we didn't get Republic Commando like I thought we were.
Yo, real fast.
But-
Anybody knows what that thing is?
They claim it's a third-person shooter, something battle game that's gonna be free to play.
Oh
Yes,
God.
And made by the people that made Farmville.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. Yeah, so
Good games.
Oh, it's Zynga. Okay. Oh no, I hope the trailer's not the only thing that looks good. I swear to God.
It probably is.
Oh.
Well, hype ruined.
well, hype is dead.
Well, okay, well, I'm just gonna hope out for Republic Commando before the Switch at
No.
that point then.
Get him! No,
Oh,
stop
thank
reviling!
God.
Get your stupid ass up! Jesus Christ, get that damn bastard!
We didn't overkill much.
He needs to die! There we go.
Okay, I don't want to talk about Star Wars anymore. I want to talk about
Damn.
Pyra!
Pyra!
Okay, wait, Trevor. Did you think that it was like an extended story
Yes.
DLC? Okay.
I thought it was an
I
expansion.
thought same.
I thought it
got
was
so-
DLC too.
Okay, so here was my thought process from yesterday. The rec starts. I'm thinking, okay, it's Smash. They did not do this local Flash. I'm like, Xenoblade 2 shows. I'm like, wait, what? And then I thought, okay, it is Smash. And then the trailer kept going. I'm like, wait, no, Xenoblade 2 expansion? But we got Torna. And then as soon as Rex said, I could not find Pyra and all rest, I'm like, fuck.
Like,
She's dead.
you guys caught on way faster than I did. I didn't catch on until I saw like the white smoke. Like I saw like the white smoke around Rexel, and that's when I started screaming. Like that entire time, I'm like, "Oh my god, Xenoblade 2 DLC? There's gonna be more. They actually remembered the game. Oh my god!"
I mean, to be fair,
More funding?
to be fair, it did get shafted in the Game Awards, so haha, bada bing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did Nintendo remember to give Monolith Soft funding?
I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I saw the white smoke, and then I was crying. I'm like, "She's in Smash!"
I can't believe you thought it was dead.
No, I didn't say it was dead. Stop misquoting me. Fake news.
I said that I given up. There's a difference.
I said I gave up on the dream. I was like, Rex is not coming to Smash, which I was correct on, by the way. I just said
no, he's not. He's technically in Smash. He's a spirit, and he's also on the stage and in the Smash attack. Yeah, look at that.
And as
he's not a playable character.
And close enough. You take what you can get.
But yeah, like I'm so happy about them being included. I like to point out the fact that like this is not your ordinary swords fighter. This is the sword and as a fighter.
Yeah. And then we had
like Pyra Mythra.
What's that? Oh, there has been a debate for that. I think see, the thing is with Shulk, he has obviously the Monado arts, and if we're going by with Mythra, I can't really say much because it's kind of spoilerish. So,
well, in theory, by technicality, Mythra is not at her max power as she was in Torna because she split between her and Pyra. So, in theory, by pure power wise, Mythra and Pyra is stronger than Shulk, but
but Shulk's Monado also has like the capability of also doing a bunch of crazy shit too. So
well, no, okay, so like, wait, is it Shulk with his the Monado 3, like the last Monado, like the God mode?
I'm gonna just if it's base Monado, then Pyra Mythra wins. If it's Monado 3. That's a battle and a half because Monado 3.
What about Monado 2?
Monado.
I would say they would probably be equal on Monado 2.
Yeah, Monado 2 will also be equal, considering spoiler person who's that. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So I can't. Yeah, because we can't say anything.
Cause like with Mythra and Pyra, like if they weren't sharing their life with Rex at that moment, I think they would win because they're kind of immortal.
Yeah,
but if they were, they can't die.
Rex
but if they were, Rex can. But yeah, if they were sharing, if they were sharing with Rex, then like they could get hurt.
Which is bad juju on everyone's part.
Actually, you know what's funny? Some people, I was watching some reaction videos yesterday. One of the people I follow, Co-Commentators, he didn't realize that in the free DLC update that you get Elma and Shulkin, he got so confused at the end of the Pyra Mythra. He's like, wait, they met? I love that. I just love that. You gotta be a true Xenoblade fan to understand this whole trailer.
Yeah, you gotta.
I actually didn't do this stuff, but I know that they met.
Yeah, and what I like too about that is the fact that Nopon is saying, "Hey, this is something that everybody always wanted." It's like, wow, that's a fourth wall break and a half. It's like, man, y'all think the Tales of series do guest stars? Nah, man, Xeno's doing it too. Yeah, what that person said.
I don't even know what they said.
I like how much Spire and everything just sitting there.
Shulk met pretty much the whole Xenoblade 2 crew essentially.
Yeah.
Along with Fiora.
For some reason.
And Elma.
Elma one was
they
funny.
fought Tora.
Yeah. And Tatsu for some reason.
Ricky. I don't know why I said Tora.
They fought Ricky and Tatsu, which kind of makes me be like, oh look, Tatsu can't fight.
So me costume placer bets.
Dunban again.
Lloyd. Dunban 2.
If Lloyd gets a costume, that means that he might not be in it.
Shirtless Dunban this time.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
We'll probably get a me costume for Zeke.
Oh my god. I I'm not even gonna ruin that one. I'm
Yes,
just gonna
yes,
let
you are.
that.
You and I think
Bring-
we get away.
Bringer of Creeper. That's his name.
Now you're just giving me ideas.
Yeah, now you just gave me idea.
Listen, if you don't do it, then I better get credit, fucker.
Okay. You will. You absolutely will.
Yeah, all right.
But no, I dead ass. I feel like Lloyd's gonna be in the Mii. It's gonna be the Mii costume because Source Fighter.
We shall see. I still have hope.
And, okay. You know what? Now I just realized something too. Maybe
up?
we might get an Elma costume.
Yeah.
I mean, which I'll be cool with, because she'd be like a meat gunner or something.
Isn't she both?
Stream is dead, but you know. Huh? What?
Isn't she both?
Yeah, she can, because she does use swords and guns, so I can see either one. Oh, that'd be a cool gimmick if she'd be the unique costume where she can switch between if you like use it on both gunner or swordsman. That. Oh god, I really like that idea. Masahiro Sakurai, please hire me.
No.
Mr. Mashed Potato Samurai, please.
Oh
gosh. I do want to say I do feel bad because well not I don't actually feel bad, but the beginning of like the Xenoblade trailer, it was like blue clouds. I'm like Kingdom Hearts, and then I saw like the stuff. I'm like, oh okay, it's Xenoblade.
Okay, you know what? That is kind of true actually.
Did I get the expansion pass? No. It's not even out yet.
It's not even out yet?
I don't even know if it's even out.
Oh.
I don't think it is.
I think it comes out in May, I think.
I think actually yeah, it might come out in May. I don't know. Maybe we'll get like another like I have a feeling we're gonna have a Zelda direct or like a Zelda video like they did for Mario and explain like the Age of Calamity expansion and then
hopefully the 35th anniversary and stop shafting Zelda.
Oh, actually, that brings a good. I saw someone brought up this good point. I think they're gonna wait till all the Mario stuff is done first before they start promoting Zelda.
Oh, okay. So when Mario gets assassinated, then Zelda can come in.
Oh, sweet. March 35th, baby.
That's actually another thing I wanted to bring up. I am so glad they did not mention with Skyward Sword. We're gonna take this off the eShop at X amount of date. I am so glad.
So thank you, Vlad, for the 5 bits.
Thank you.
I just hope they don't do that for. I hope Fire Emblem and Mario 30 and Mario All Stars is the only projects they do that shit for.
Like, they're doing it with Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I hope Fire Emblem and Mario All Star 3D All Stars are the only things they're going to do that for, because that was really bad.
And like Mario 35, sadly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's wrong with your 5 bits? When Mario dies, Link will have his day.
Yeah.
Like,
I
hope that they do something. Also, yeah, I don't see like anything about Age of Calamity on here, but
okay. So maybe...
Yeah, like I hope they do something for Zelda. Like I just feel like that it's like it's just gonna be Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild 2 and the expansion pass. I don't think they're gonna do anything else. Which makes me sad.
No,
yeah.
Probably no. Also, maybe just maybe an amiibo.
One amiibo.
Just one singular amiibo.
And
also,
oh yeah.
Also, Cyber mentioned why people are mad about Zelda Skyward Sword HD being $60.
I
Most
gave an
people.
explanation why.
What was the explanation?
Like I basically said because it's a port of it's a port, so people complain that ports are gonna be full price on the Switch and all that. But I just say, and also because on the Wii U eShop it's $20, so it's cheaper.
Unless you got it for Christmas, then it's free.
Oh wait, you can pre-order the expansion pass.
Neat.
Oh, cool.
You can pre-order it. This is estimated release date May 28th, so I think that's when you get the purchase bonus.
That's correct.
And then Wave 1 is they just put like June and November.
Yeah, November is like Wave 2, I believe.
Yeah. But like the thing with like Skyward Sword and like this is like something that people need to understand as well. Skyward Sword HD, I think is they have to do like the upscaling to like HD, and then they also had to create a new button scheme for the game.
Nah. See, that's lazy. That's so easy to do, guys. That's totally the fucking easiest thing in the world. Nothing the entitled gamers say or anything like that. Which, I mean, to be fair, I would think that is in theory, but this shit also takes time, folks. In an industry that doesn't really have unions.
Yeah, and amiibo support too.
Yeah.
Upscaling button scheme, amiibo sort. Yeah, like they had to like they have to like go through the game and change like text for certain things, probably fix any glitches that were in like the previous games. Like there's a lot that they have to do. Like,
yeah, it's not like people think porting games are simple. It's not. They still actually there is still effort that goes into them.
Like that's why it's $20 on Wii U, because it's just support. They just where they can just be like, okay, here you go. Like, like
that's exactly the same game, and you're also playing for a lower price, but you're playing it in essentially its original format.
Yeah, this one's not.
This one is updated. It has things that are new to it, like the updated textures, updated controls, updated support with amiibo, and whatever else it can fix.
I don't know, I'm glad for the button sequence, the button thing for people that are playing a portable, because I was wondering about that, and I'm like, how are they gonna make motion gimmicky?
And then everyone forgot that there was an analog because it wasn't for the Wii. Stick, and you're like, I can do stuff.
I wasn't expecting the right stick to be like used for the sword. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting control scheme, because I thought, oh, just press the button, but no, you're using the right stick to move the sword.
Yeah, because so, sorry,
because I'm kind of like wondering like how comfortable is that gonna be? Like, I'm still probably gonna do motion controls regardless, because I actually do like swinging the thing around.
Same. Like I'm doing motion controls because I didn't have a problem with them.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me quickly envision my inner boomer. Anyway.
I had an interesting conversation with someone on Twitter, because like I was talking about like Skyward Sword HD for Switch, like, and I was like, fuck the Skyward Sword haters and stuff, and so someone they said like, like I'm disabled and I couldn't even play the game because of the motion controls, but I never formed an opinion because I never played the game. And I'm like, I'm glad that they added the button controls for you, and I hope that you enjoy the game. He didn't hate Skyward Sword because of his disability at all, but he's glad that he can play it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't mind the motion controls at all. Like, basically that game is basically you gotta have lots of patience to deal with it, really.
Yeah. Or you be like me and just look up a guy.
But
yeah, the game puzzles were innovative too. Yeah, like I like the puzzles in that game. Also, hello, Dan Beer. Mapping the sword controls to the right stick sounds like it was either really easy or a massive pain in the ass. I mean, configuring newer controls for a port, it takes a lot of work.
Probably, especially when it's like motion controls to like a stick. Like, cause like there was no way that they could just put it to like a simple button, cause like with Skyward Sword, like it's precise sword movement that you have to do. Like they would have to overhaul. Yeah, and like you have to overhaul the entire game if you just put it to like one button. So I think the right stick is actually like a really good choice for the sword, and like I'll still be playing with motion controls, and I'll probably like I think I played Skyward Sword on stream before, but I'm willing to play it again. Like
same. Motion controls should be better simply because input gyro meter and accelerometers are far, far more accurate and stable than the butt plug Nintendo made for the Wii Mode as the Wii Motion Plus. Oh no, I believe that. I believe the Joy-Con's motion controls will be a lot better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I love them butt plugs because if you end up messing up the wires, oh boy, you can't lose that butt plug anymore.
Also, Sarah says, I think people think on Skyward Sword because of that presentation with Miyamoto when the demo crashed. I think that's the thing. I think people only hate on it because of how it was presented during the E3, which stings that people will immediately think of that presentation and say, "Oh, Skyward Sword because of the presentation."
I'm gonna be real with you. I actually never saw the presentation, so I had in all honesty, I actually did not know that Skyward Sword was a thing until my brother actually got it for me for Christmas. I was like, oh. Then I never played it.
I saw the presentation, but I didn't really think,
I feel
back
bad.
then, so I didn't think of it like during the time of like, oh, okay, I was more so like mesmerized by, oh my god, another Zelda game. Like I didn't pay attention to the
Wait, you were a kid.
Technical errors they were having.
But wait, Sheena, I was like 15 when Skyward Sword came out. Like, how were you a kid?
Okay, I was more focused on Zelda. I don't care about the controls. It's a Zelda game. I want it.
I'm not sure if I told y'all this, but Skyward Sword was actually the first Zelda game I actually played.
Oh, really?
Really?
It was because it's weird because I grew up with a GameCube, but for some reason the the ports of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on GameCube, nor did Wind Waker interest me. But then I guess I started getting more interested when in the Wii era, but I still didn't get Twilight Princess. But I was like, oh, Skyward Sword looks really cool because me being a dumb, stupid kid was like, oh, I like the idea of actually holding a sword and swinging it around. So I guess that's what really drew me in. And I figured, oh, I'll make this my first Zelda game. And I got it for my birthday. And and thanks to the help of guides and my other friend who was really into Skyward Sword, you were like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, like it was a really fun game, and I know when I was like that too. I didn't get into Zelda until like the Wii era. Like I got Twilight Princess, and like I didn't have like Wind Waker or anything like that like until like much later on. But I even grew up with an N64. But like my first Zelda game, and like high five for having controversial Zelda games as our first games. Mine was Spirit Tracks.
Nice. Oh, Mario Simpson's first game was Phantom Hourglass.
Nice. The first game was Breath of the Wild, funny enough. Huh. Flip says, I always wanted to play Skyward Sword after playing it at a demo kiosk in 2011. I didn't get it Plus until 2 years ago when I was testing Wii Dolphin emulation. That was his first game with Majora's Mask. Flip says, I'm a total sucker for motion swordplay. Roxas Twilight Princess was my first Zelda game as an arachnophobe. That was a mistake.
Oh no!
Yeah, because the first dungeon literally has spiders in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the knife kind, just regular spiders.
Like Wind Waker was my first Zelda game that I played by myself. Like I grew up with A Link to the Past and Ocarina, but Wind Waker was the one I first played by myself. But Twilight Princess was the first one I beat in. So I beat Twilight Princess first before Wind Waker, because I got stuck so many times at Wind Waker. And I'm like, after this, I'm gonna play Twilight Princess and see how that goes. And yeah.
Moppa with Spirit Tracks, people hated the train. That's the only reason why people just hated the train.
Trains are cool, y'all. What's wrong with y'all?
I ride it on trains.
Because it was like, it's too modern. It's like, the steamboat was made after the train, right?
Yeah, but it's the train. but that's a boat, though.
But the Phantom Hourglass is a steamboat.
That was a boat, though. This is the train. I hate the train, though.
Awakening was the first Zelda game for Flip. Nice. I'm glad we have finished the game. Well, finish that. Finish it.
Why do people hate the train? It's a train. It's too modern for Zelda, I guess. I don't know. At least when it was coming out, I remember that people weren't liking it because of the train. And I'm like, but why? I can see like not exploring Hyrule on foot, I can be like, okay, fine, like that kind of sucks, I guess, but like it's just Wind Waker in Phantom Hourglass, just land instead of water.
Yeah.
The only thing that, Kermit was saying is just the food that was kind of an issue in Spirit Tracks.
Oh yeah, because the mic didn't really register the flute properly.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta blow into the mic.
That I can understand. Yeah, that I can understand.
Yeah. Like, I heard, playing the flute thing in that game was kind of, eh. Wind Waker, but train instead of boat. I mean, that's what it is, really.
Like, you explore, like, certain parts of the map, and you go there by boat/train, and you can't walk on water last time I checked, so...
Do you mean Link isn't Jesus?
No. We can check with Zelda later. We can check with Zelda later.
Okay, fair.
And Zelda's your buddy, and that was pretty cool. I wish she did more though. Like, I wish there was more times with Zelda.
Better than friggin' Phantom Hourglass. 90% of that journey is her just not doing Tetra doing jack shit.
She was a statue.
Yeah, exactly. She was literally gone from that friggin' game fast. I do like that Phantom is after Wind Waker. It's like, no, don't call me Zelda. I don't like to be called that. I'm Tetra. Hear me roar.
Hear me roar.
We could all do more Tetra in our lives.
I am Tetra. Hear me pillage.
I am Tetra. Give me all your money. I'm a pirate. Arg.
Oh yeah, Minish statue was also typically turned to stone.
Oh, that's a damn shame. She needs to stop being turned to stone.
Damn it, Zelda, stop turning to Zelda.
When I have money, hopefully.
When I have
I hope I get this job that they called me in for. Well, not called me in for, but... Like, the good thing is, I'll be working from home until the pandemic is done, so that's nice.
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 Oh yeah, yeah, I do agree, Karen. The OST for Phantom Hourglass is lacking.
Yeah, because all the dungeons all the cave musics all have literally the same. I think no, it's the dungeons that all have the same damn theme, and I'm like, wow, really?
If I remember correctly, I think so.
Yeah, and that kind of disappointed me because I was like, I mean, I like the exploring in the ocean. That's a very wonderful theme. Yeah, it's just the Wind Waker theme and with more notes, but I still liked it. And then the dungeons theme is like, it sounds like some generic cave theme to me.
Yeah.
Defeat the good bug.
Yeah, last I remember, yeah, like the dungeons it's pretty much all samey. Like.
There isn't.
Oh.
I'm really excited for the Joy-Cons.
Ah, man, look at that. That just like, yo, that was lit.
Yeah, holy crap, dude. You cleaned up house.
Damn straight.
Also, I'm really happy Skyward Sword HD is being ported, or Skyward Sword is being ported and all instead of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, because Skyward Sword did it more. Let's be real.
I'm gonna be a DLC character. Well, they'll explain my backstory and to where I'm from.
Well,
maybe.
Maybe. Like a lot of people actually wanted like a trilogy like how Mario did it, but with Skyward Sword added in.
Yeah.
So there were people that were hoping for Skyward Sword to get ported as well, with the other two games of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Because let's be real, people just want to throw away their Wii U's. That's the only reason why they want Wind Waker and Twilight Princess to come in.
Even though that game is still that game system is still relevant because it still has Virtual Console on it, so it's still useful.
Not for long.
But no,
I would even joke that I'm waiting for this game. I'm waiting for Xenoblade X to be on Switch so I can throw it in my Wii U. But even at that, I'm like, I'm not gonna get rid of my Wii U. I'm gonna keep the damn thing around.
I sold my Wii U because me and Elliot already share. When me and Elliot moved in together, I sold my consoles because like, well, why do we need 2 Wii U's? Why do we need 2 PS3s?
because you want to call it the 2 Wii U's.
I regret selling the PS4 though, because I'm like, damn, I could have played Final Fantasy 14 on it while he plays on the TV somewhere else. So like now I'm gonna have to buy another PS5. Like, in the when I become a millionaire.
When your OnlyFans exceeds 3 million followers.
Hell yeah.
But no, like I would have like, you know, I like both versions and I would like to be ported, but like Skyward Sword needed the treatment. But I could see, you know, people wanting the trilogy because I honestly would like to see that too.
I still think it's gonna be happening, and it's probably not as soon as we think.
Yeah.
They kind of just obviously want to get the Skyward Sword bit out of the way first because that is something that people did want to get.
Even though they said that Skyward Sword HD was not gonna work or not gonna be like on the Switch, like I don't know who said it. Like I don't know if it's Aonuma himself or one of the Nintendo people said it, but they stated that Skyward Sword is HD on the Switch is not gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it was like it was an article from like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
they were probably just saying that just to save face, you know.
Yeah, because remember Nintendo is very super hidden about any of their stuff that they have planned.
Okay, it was a Nintendo rep actually. Okay.
Oh, so it was. That person got fired,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Denied it, but Nintendo denies anything that's leaked.
Yeah. Because remember, if the Skyward Sword was on the price on one of the stores, and I don't know what store. I think it was Amazon or GameStop or something.
I think it was Best Buy.
Yeah, or Best Buy, where they had the game title there, and it was called Skyward Sword HD, but they end up obviously denying it by saying, "Nope, not happening." It's like, oh, okay.
And also, Blast, thank you for buying this. I want a Zelda game called A Link Between Zeldas.
I get it.
I got it.
Sexual innuendos.
Yeah. It's fun for everyone, I think.
Everyone that's 18 plus.
Yes, everyone is 18 plus. If you're 15, get out. No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
15? You mean 17?
Nah, man, you good. Not really. You're not. Go away. Look, it's Pura, guys. She's gonna be a DLC character.
I hope I'm right with the Pura and Robbie dual player thing.
At that point, people are gonna just like, yo, ship.
Like if both of them are gonna be one character, I'll be fine with it. So that way we can get 3 characters, 2 of them together. Then then Suga could be playable too.
No, Sugar Daddy's playable. The game's gonna be too sexy. We can't have that.
Okay.
Sorry, Trevor.
Damn it, Nick. I want to play as the cool Yiga Samurai, damn it!
I mean...
I know!
Yeah, but...
I'm nearly old enough to be someone's dad in this chat. Wait, excuse me?
I'm sorry.
What? Who? Squizzy?
Experiment said that.
Experiment.
Oh.
Really? Are you serious?
Are you really that old?
No, he has he has Kappa face. He's fine.
Uh-oh, I guess.
It's Kappa face, don't worry.
I can see that with the ancient weapons that they have. Well, Robbie specifically has the little ancient weapons with his little robot thing named Breath of the Wild, so I can see that. Or does Monster reveal? Anyone want to see it? Yeah, sure. Cyber, put it in the chat.
Yo, U33. Oh man. Yeah, man.
33 is the new 20. What the Oh, that looks nice. Look at that shirt, man.
I was gonna say the shirt though.
The shirt details.
And then the pants. Oh, and
the grass.
Okay. Dude, I love. Nice. Okay, them shoes Mario got. Them sick kicks.
Yeah, them drips. Sorry, I just had to get it in there at least once.
Oh, Oh my god, I love Bowser's little outfit that was shown because he's wearing a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Shorts. He's wearing shorts.
I don't know why, but he just reminds me of like a snotty 10-year-old kid, like a punk 10-year-old kid.
I mean, he does have a kid. He does have Bowser Jr. who literally might as well be.
I don't know, but I just like the look of Bowser. He just reminds me of that.
Okay, Sabrina.
Si, senor.
Look at Peach on the box art and tell me the thing on her head doesn't look like an exclamation point.
Hold on. 5 bits from Blaz. I was thinking of a Zelda game where other Zeldas come together and team up for one. So you want a Zelda-verse. Okay.
Oh.
Rock
Well,
says,
it's
can we talk about Wario's cowboy hat? Tip your head and howdy do.
Yeehaw!
Wow.
It's like I zoomed in to like the box art, and like they even have like the little like thing that they have like the golf ball on just flying into the air too. It's
so good.
Wario's
so detailed.
Wario's wearing 60s pants and focusing on his hat, man.
Hey man,
Yes.
what can we say? We're inconsistent. Welcome back.
Hey, Spider.
Welcome back, Rob.
Welcome back.
I got revived by the cowboy. Thank you.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Wario Land is never coming out.
Okay.
Oh.
Kramer's like, although I feel like I'm in my 40s with the amount I dealt with the last 20 years alone.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's like, damn, son. But, you know, usually we're always glad that you're always alright.
Yeah.
You're an amazing person. And you.
All we need is a Mario Beach volleyball game to have everyone in swimsuits.
It's
No,
in Mario Party 5, I think.
What, is that what they're wearing swimsuits?
Well, not swimsuits, but they play volleyball. There's like a volleyball mode.
Technically, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has the cast wearing swimsuits.
And technically there is a volleyball game, Mario Sports Mix.
And technically, DDR is a game. Wait.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. Everybody was just
I mean,
saying
you're correct.
Stuff. Everybody was just saying stuff. I wanted to say things too.
It's okay, you can chime in.
No, I don't want
Nah,
to.
it's not okay.
No,
You're not
it's
allowed.
yeah, I'm not allowed anymore.
In your own stream, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Well then. Feels like real life.
Banned from your own stream.
I can't believe you got banned from your own stream, Nick.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, you should not ban him.
Shit.
Hashtag ban Pika.
Wait, Pura, where the hell are you going, girl? I mean, the soldiers
Look
are
on your
dying,
map.
but... No, that's not what I'm looking at. Where is she? Holy crap, bro, you almost dying,
I don't want Wario in a Speedo, please. I don't want to see that.
You like what you see?
No.
No.
Just have him in the... Just have him in the Speedo with the cowboy hat. There you go.
No.
Hey, waha! I'm still waiting for renders of Rosalina in the new Mario Sports game. Everything I look forward to in life, every day.
Oh, also, they apparently made Daisy more tanner. I mean, that's how she lived in the original. I'm like, oh, cool.
The era of Daisy has returned, y'all.
Tan.
Tan Daisy.
God, that's a mouthful and a half.
Yeah, it's an odd tongue twister, huh?
Yeah, it's like tan daisies. Like, okay.
Also, thank you, Blair. Thank you. Wario Speedo is cheetah printed with his colors yellow and purple.
Oh God. Why, you like it? It's cheetah print.
Ew.
Ugh. I don't like that.
Mario and the Speedo
Yeah,
is a
you're
no-go.
disgusted by my beauty, I get it.
But Luigi and the Speedo.
No. It won't fit.
What?
Oh, okay, so you're saying Luigi got an elephant down there. Okay, I get you.
Didn't they mention that already?
What?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, wasn't there like something
Never
that
mind.
posted that?
Oh God.
I vaguely remember that being a thing. Was
That was
wild?
a game theory.
Oh, was that a game? Oh, never mind. Fuck it, then. Who cares?
You think Nintendo confirmed Luigi's dick size?
Yeah,
I
sure.
got a comment. Yeah, they said it did.
Bougie and boxers and socks.
It's funny because it's concerning. Yeah, right, Cypher.
Ooh, look at you.
Someone's a virgin death. Ooh, yeah.
Everybody, because the soldiers can't dodge for crap.
Stop
I
dying.
mean,
And the thing is,
That's
it's
why I
kind
always
of
keep someone there. Like they just suck at protecting themselves.
are you
That's-
ordering people around?
although the soldiers are kind of just difficult for me to actually end up gauging because they don't. That is kind of something I don't like about this. They don't really show the soldiers as easily as the first Hyrule Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of
Okay,
like
so I
shows
thought-
for a brief moment, but then
That's not good enough for me.
yeah.
You can
Yeah,
check
okay.
back in like the start menu, I think, but it's like I wish it was more clear that like which one yelled. But yeah, for this stage, for like every time like we're at like this area and they have to like, hey, like defend the fort, and it's like I just leave one person there and then 2 people are out in the field the entire time because I just can't like just keep running back. Like it's like you're just gonna stay here, and I'll switch back to you when I need to fight with something there.
Guys, this is wrong. We're actually talking about the game.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't be.
This is absolutely wrong. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Bingo bongo.
Oh,
Yeehaw!
yes. Yes, yeehaw.
Bing.
Smash pick up the food with the hype.
Is it the one with? No, wait, no, it's not. It's not the one with Shulk and Pyra clashing swords.
Yes, it
like,
is.
Oh, is it?
Well, I mean, kinda. They're not
it-
clashing. They're about to clash.
It's in game. It's in game.
Yeah,
which
so
is
it's
also-
Like Shulk is doing backslash.
In the
Yeah.
trailer, they clash.
Which is a reference to Malus and someone else.
And
It's like and someone else. I actually forgot. It's a Mithra and Malos. That's what the picture references. Well,
Oh yeah,
that
for
scene is.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
let's list the number. I got 18 frames of animation to do, 6 sprites each. Ooh,
You can do it.
Oofa doofa.
you can do it.
Let
You
the
got this.
flow of the ancients consume you and everything you are.
I stand with vibes.
I'm selling swords.
I'm just staring at Pyro.
That's great.
Save.
Oh, you both are staring at the character? God damn it.
Look, I love Pyra. Okay, I'm so happy for her. She's not my favorite character in Xenoblade, but I love her.
She took my man.
Yes,
Damn
she
you, Pyra.
took her away from the other character. Because the other characters.
That's fair. That's fair. Pyra actually is legit my favorite character from all of Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, she's a good character. Would you
I
get
can-
Pyra's good smile Figma? Can you give me
Can
Pyra's
you
good
give me
figures?
money?
Can you give me money to buy it?
Can someone donate it to me?
Like, can I? Like, I'm like
Pay
so
for
close.
shipping?
I'll pay for the shipping. Like, you pay for the figure, I pay for the shipping. It's a done deal.
Guys, if you donate now, we can get a Figma and we can do an unboxing video.
I would, but it's kind of sold out. Not if you check eBay. Trust me, I've checked. It's there, and I don't care if it's like a knockoff of it. Maybe I don't know. I just want it. Sorry, I'm broke. It's fine.
It's fine.
I was not
All of us are
expecting
being broke
anyone.
because
I wasn't expecting anyone to buy it.
We here at this stream just make the jokes because, yes, because we are technically reflecting on ourselves innerly, but at the same time we also understand that.
Don't worry, Blaz. I'm also broke.
Yes,
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always broke. Sadness.
America in a nutshell.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Oh God.
experiment.
Yo, yeah, can we get some broke folks in the chat?
I mean, we all broke.
Hey.
Hey, we are broke.
We calling for
Girls.
one.
Eat the rich! Eat the
Eat the
rich!
rich! Eat the rich! Eat the rich!
Oh, God. This has gotten morbid. I don't like this
I'm
anymore.
coming for you, Bezos!
Oh.
But he's stepping down from Amazon! No, we still eat him.
He's still rich!
Oh, that sucks, Blaz.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
His job got shut down because of the snow.
oh, man.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah. Actually, I have money, but that's being safe for my hopefully own doctor's office. Ooh.
Oh! Hell yeah, dude! Get
Dude.
it!
Do it. Do it.
Do it live.
Ah, so Cyber Doctor isn't just a username. It
No,
is
he's
your-
actually a
No, he's actually a doctor.
He works in an
Yeah,
ER.
he's an actual doctor.
You know what? I think we mentioned this before, and I totally forgot. I am so sorry, Cyber.
Okay. I was like,
Thanks, Blaz.
Wait, Blast, send me a piece because he got some land on. He got land here in Hawaii. I need to get a piece on that.
why's he got to land in Hawaii?
I used to
Because
be
he's rich.
Cyber Knight.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
used to
that's
be.
right.
Yeah, his name used to be Cyber Knight, but then when he kind of gave us his 401 on Doctor and stuff, that's when he changed his name.
Cool, gotcha. Excellent, very good.
All right,
you're
so,
doing much better than
all
I
right,
am.
Sonic Colors, calm down. Cool, gotcha, awesome, great.
Outstanding, amazing.
Oh God, experiment.
What happened?
I'm down. I'm down. XT. I'm down. I was gonna say Cyber. Oh my God.
I know, no, me too. I do that sometimes.
At least it's better than me mixing XT with elements.
I'm just saying.
To give you medical
know.
advice to help is free. Yeah. But you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, that's good, Flo, that's good. Yeah.
So, Cyber,
That's help.
from what you're telling me is I can walk into an urgent care and ask for advice. And not get charged $150.
Wait,
Technically,
XT,
yes.
people are getting you confused with String and Garrett. Are you serious?
Really?
How? That you
If you're
guys
not
don't.
American,
You guys don't even have the same name.
Like
it not
XT, you are like in a higher pitch than Garrett. I don't understand that. I don't,
I don't
or
know.
not even a higher.
And like,
pitch, just a higher.
isn't String Australian?
that's what I said, not American. If you're not American, you're experiment, including me.
I don't get it.
Hey Rob, you're New Zealander, right?
Yeah, man, I'm Lord of the Rings.
I'm Lord of the Rings.
He is the Lord of Rings.
Yeah.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. I'm gonna keep on rolling, 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 rolling. Enemies.
I mean, okay, that's fair experiment. I
What?
think.
I
He said
don't.
because people can't distinguish my hybrid mess of an accent from South English and Australian.
Huh. Nah, I just like to think of people just messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, I mess up with people's names too. I always end up mixing up Sabrina with Sheena for some reason. Like, okay.
Yeah, you do.
They sound similar.
Yep, but
You
I hate it.
do.
And I'm like, I don't like
Oh.
it. You guys gotta have similar names. I'm
I don't know.
confused.
Like, apparently my mom named me after something in a movie. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Gina, your turn.
Oh wait, what?
A character from Tales of Symphonia. Before Tales of Symphonia was even a thing.
Where did your name come from? Apparently mine came from like a movie. Like,
I think my mom told me that it was from a show. I don't even know the name of the show at all, but
It was
it,
the show that
both
became a
media.
movie.
Yeah, it also became a movie.
Da, da, da.
we're the same person.
to was sounds like a friend I knew in college. God bless his God bless his soul.
Nice. Oh, I know what Sarah's trying to make us do.
Oh.
He's trying to make us say Nick's forbidden word.
Everyone's banned. Oh, and my name. Oh, if you're trying to figure out where my name came from, it just came from my aunt. That's it.
Ah, cool. Nice.
Your aunt's name is Nick?
No, it just means that she's the one. No, she's the one that named me.
Oh.
Her name was Nicole.
I was gonna say like the 1990 film. I actually don't know what film my mom watched. Apparently it's from some type of movie. I just don't know what it is. I never really bothered to ask any further questions.
Because if I'm afraid if I ask too many questions, I get banned out of house.
I mean, like, I was asking a lot of questions about, like, because I have, like, 2 last names, and I would ask my mom, like, hey, why do I have the second last name, but no one else does? And she would be like, do you hate it? It's like, no, I don't. I just want to know.
I want to know. Please, really tell me, because I'm really curious.
She finally told me, like a couple years ago.
Well, at least she told you eventually.
Yeah, she had too much drugs in her system. She said it by accident. That's the only reason why.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And by drugs, I mean like the medical like numb stuff. Like she wasn't on actual drugs.
She was on cocaine, guys. Here we go.
It's like okay.
It's going. Rena. That's the kid. That's the kid gonna be named. That's it. Figured it out.
Guys, just hear me out. What if I name my daughter Sabrina? Oh!
That is serious.
Trevor, where'd your name come from?
Actually, let me tell you a semi-funny story. My dad wanted to name me Argyle after the brand of socks he liked.
That is.
Alright.
But in terms of my actual, I never really thought of that. I think it's just a name my folks chose. I maybe I'll ask later if there was any significance behind it, but yeah, my dad wanted. I'm not sure he was serious or he brought it up jokingly, but yeah, that's what my mom told me, that your father was going to name you after the brand of socks he likes.
I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing.
You won't know until we try their socks.
It's like, hey, you know what, honey? I like these socks. We should name our son that. No. Okay. Arcanon. It's like a fucking anime name.
And then like I was gonna be named like my dad's name Junior. I don't want to reveal his full name, but I was gonna be a junior essentially. But my mom turned that down quickly too.
Oh man, I refuse. I refuse. I'm not doing a junior.
No. Screamer said mine is borrowed from my predecessor, so my full title would have Master real name, the third. Well, it would until Uni really changed it to Experimenty before I stepped through his doors.
That's actually legitimately funny.
Oh, that's nice, Cyber.
Aww.
He was named after his granddad before he died. That's sweet.
Aww.
Mark says my name is just my dad's name, which is just my grandpa's name. Ah.
Now,
It's straightforward.
Spider, you're next, my dude.
I think my mom was just had the name in her head, and she was just like, yeah, that. So
plain and simple.
Like, yeah, that.
That's fine.
Hey.
Says my name is
that's good enough.
From the band Pearl Jam. Oh, nice.
Oh.
But says my name is African, it means we are with you. Oh, that's
Nice.
kind of neat.
I love the words ends with you.
But no.
God.
Oh, video game.
The name ends with Flash. Interesting.
Yeah.
Not even from Phil Collins.
Huh.
Here's that my name is just my dad, but the middle and first names are switched. I don't know why, it just is. my first and middle name was originally supposed to be, my first name together, but mistakes in the birth certificate, which is separated. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was a good mistake though, because I don't like how it sounded for my first full name. My first name.
Interesting.
Shaniqua.
Even though my mom would say that both my first and middle name together, if she'd yell at my name, jokingly. I'm like, don't call me that.
Or you're saying that when you were like 1 day old? No.
Sheena's first words. No.
Okay, Chucky Finster.
Oh.
So stupid.
Also experiments saying, would you believe Scooter? It's been nearly 3 years since hashtag one more line.
Oh my god.
If you know what that is.
Yeah, no, there was a point where whenever I was either animating, it must have been animating because I'll be playing like random 80s music. When that song came on, which is a Phil Collins song, we were just like, that's our song. So then it stuck. So yeah. That's how it was,
Nice.
Oh, what's this?
Figma? What Figma is? Oh, the fucking dumb gyoza man. Gyoza fairy.
It's a gyoza.
Yeah, I love this. This is so cool.
Oh, that's cute. It's a gyoza. Oh, that's cute. I mean, now I'm hungry.
Oh, that's cute. I actually started watching Dorohedoro with Elliot. Well, I had Elliot start watching because I knew that he would like it, and I watched it with him, and then he went ahead of me, and I'm like, well, damn.
How is beautiful white hair muscle woman?
Oh my god, I love her.
I want to watch it for her.
Oh, she's cool. She's really cool. Also, I feel really bad because I was like, hey Elliot, can you make me the Cheetos mac and cheese? And he's like, sure. And I ate like maybe a couple bites of it, and then I'm like, I don't feel hungry. I still have a full bowl of this, and I feel bad. Yeah, I could probably put it in like the fridge. No, I did not win the pink mac and cheese, and I'm sad.
Damn.
Kind of wanted that.
Man, I remember that. That was a good reanimated thing. And knowing that it was on a good episode too for the Kirby anime.
Funny enough, that was actually when I actually started talking with Spider.
Yeah.
I was like, I know the animation.
Oh my god.
Like that.
Now, hold on.
The king is going to use his most powerful technique. Kingdom Hearts is light.
What?
You wouldn't understand. You're not anime.
If I agree, I agree.
That's right. Bringing it back.
Hey Sabrina, look at my custom status on Discord.
It's a Nick showing his inner screen toy. I mean, yeah, us saying, oh my god, that's just an animation, that's him.
Yeah, it's him. Look at him. Look at him go.
Crying.
I just love I caught all the spiders like little subtle nods, hint. In that.
So how do I add that?
I still love that face.
Such a good face.
Wait, how do I add that stuff underneath my name?
Oh,
for this.
so go right click, go click your icon.
Delete your
And
Discord.
anything under online idle don't serve invisible. Underneath invisible, it should be custom status.
Oh,
I
found
haven't
it.
changed my since. Oh, cool. I haven't changed mine since Min Min came out, but I was like, oh yeah, I want to change this to something more appropriate. Pyra!
I should be toy to blue and send them a theme record. Oh yes, like I heard
There we go.
that they're making an Ike figure. I heard that.
I'm hurting on the inside.
Same.
Why?
Check my custom status for Discord.
Oh, hold on. Oh, all right.
Oh.
Why? Wow, his thing is so powerful that line stayed.
Yes, staying in midair. I love that. I love when games do that kind of shit. My reaction never. It's oh god, it's bad. It's more like oh that's incredible. That's amazing.
I like doing accidental things. I'm like, oh, I did a glitch. Hey,
Oh,
this
that
is
reminds. I remember it was what Super Mario Galaxy 2. I remember I pulled off this glitch where you can like teleport between the Starship Mario and like one smaller planets nearby with a teleporter.
I haven't actually played 2, but I've kind of like remembered from some playthroughs here and there.
Oh well, so
vaguely remember something. Starship.
Okay. So there was this thing I was doing with Yoshi. I was just messing around. And I was like lashing his tongue like everywhere, and I got on the teleporter, and I teleported to the other planet nearby, but Yoshi's tongue was still extended out.
Oh jeez.
On the Starship Mario. I was like, oh my god! And I tried to recreate it since then, but I couldn't.
Aww.
Like ever since I was tethered.
No, keep going.
I felt like I was tethered to the Starship Mario with Yoshi's tongue. I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
Like,
but morbid.
Ever since Sunshine, got ported and all that, like, I was like curious, like, okay, do they keep this glitches from the original? I'm like, come on, I want to do this glitch. Yes, I can. Like, one of the ones that I love is you can only do it during the flood, I believe. When Delphino is flooded, because you have like the little logs floating on the water. Basically, you kind of dive underneath the log, and you use the hover nozzle to kind of like push yourself up against the log. And if you do it correctly, you'll kind of like fall through the water, but under the water, but you'll be on the seafloor. But the thing is, you're walking on it, not swimming. And you're not losing air. So basically, you can free roam Delphino underwater without losing air. So it's pretty neat, though.
It's like using the door trick in Minecraft underwater. It's literally like the same thing. You place a door when you're underwater, and then, bam, you have your own pocket of air.
I remember telling Nick to a glitch to do the level in the casino, and it worked. I was so happy it worked too. I tried that, Cyber, and I'm like, screw the casino puzzle. I'm just gonna do that glitch.
Oh yeah, that glitch is good.
Man, you imagine if Temmie actually did that glitch with the animation that she did. It's just like
I love that animation though. It's just too wholesome.
Also, bless Temmie being a VTuber.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Spider.
Yes.
So there's a glitch in Paper Mario that I didn't tell you about, and I've done it before, and it's very, very heartbreaking.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So when you get to like the end of the game and you go to the party.
Mm-hmm.
So if you press down, Mario will go down the warp pipe, but Luigi will not follow because your controls are still activated for some reason, and you can go down the warp pipe faster, and Luigi will just never go to the party.
Oh.
It's called Luigi Left Behind %. Right?
I did it because I was like, does it work on the virtual console? And then I did it. I'm like, oh no, it does.
Pain, Taco.
Alright, so this will be the last one that we can do before we get Terako back.
Ooh. Yo, key the parts.
Yes, sir.
What?
I said yes, sir. What?
Call me yes, sir.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Jeez.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Okay, fine. Yes, ma'am. I guess. What do you want,
yeah,
Nick?
what do you? No, what? It's her. She's complaining.
Yes.
Oig. Whatever. I'm mad now.
Yeah, you fine.
No, I'm not.
It's fine.
No, I'm not. Also, I should probably get rid of that Streamlabs thing from the frame thing. It's kind of weird. Kind of finished the story already.
Yeah, I mean, there's one more thing.
Guys, whatever you do, not spoil anything of Age of Calamity. I swear to God. I'm going to shriek.
Stop spoiling.
Stop spoiling.
How dare you?
Also, what game you plan to play next after AOC?
Later, rocks.
Or later, rocks.
Oh God.
Hi, Rock.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before, and that's cursed.
Oh my.
I am not gonna look at that because I want to get caught up on WandaVision.
That's fine.
Oh, you're not caught up?
Ah, bro, he never caught up.
Oh, okay.
I was busy with Hollow Knight, and now Guilty Gear Strive. I'm probably gonna watch it soon. There's a lot of things on my plate. I gotta watch WandaVision. I gotta watch Demon Slayer. WandaVision again. Oh, the new episode of Machine Sentai Kirameja.
WandaVision.
And then,
Trevor.
Oh, and
Trevor.
Then, oh, yes.
Like, it's not a spoiler, but, like, there is a spoiler underneath it, so I'll just say, like, it's just a picture, it's two pictures of Vision, and it says, like, one side just says Vision, and the other picture of Vision has, like, a beret, a scarf, and a big, with Eurovision.
That's good. That is very good. The mustache makes it.
Yeah.
The mustache makes it.
Definitely
Everything else
accurate. It's definitely accurate.
Oh, bless.
Also, hopefully tomorrow's episode is just out.
Oh my god. I can't wait.
I know.
I can. Waiting now.
I'm gonna need it after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Sabrina, not to just talk about full spoilers from it, but have you been keeping up with the recent Ruby volume?
Yes, I have. And I'm so scared. I'm so
in so much pain.
I heard that they're not doing one this week, I think.
Yeah, because of the whole power outage in Texas.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so for them for the crew to be safe, you know, just
Yeah.
delay it to next week. But you know, that's fine, absolutely fine.
Mhm.
And because Carrie said like the episode's done, but they want to make sure the crew is safe overall. So
Yeah.
that's good. I love Carrie. So anyway, wow, did we? I'm trying to remember what else was from the direct that is of note. I guess that's pretty much it, huh? Outside of like a few other small things.
It was that
Like-
Project
play
Triangle.
one per game that
Oh yeah,
created.
the Danganronpa game. Okay,
Ooh.
I think that's the artist from Kill la Kill that did all those character designs.
I wanna get it. It looks really fun.
I think it's
It's
also
like a
like
side.
the person
Oh,
that
you
did the
go, you
artwork, like also did like the artwork for Pokemon Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon. Someone mentioned.
What?
It looks like Pokemon art, but I don't think anyone ever confirmed it was from the Pokemon art director.
No, because I remember Cyber said that yesterday, I believe. Like, it was 5 the same art that did those games, but I can't remember. Yeah, the World End Club, yeah, that game.
You know, Ken, this could be a question for you. That's awesome.
Okay, yeah, the artist that made the Gen 8 gym leader. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Gen 8?
That was like Sword and Shield, right?
Wait, the 8 gym leader. Was it? No, it wasn't.
Gen 8
was it?
gym leader. No, they just
No,
said Gen 8 gym leader.
Just Gen 8 gym leaders.
Oh, Gen 8 in general. Okay.
Also, Cyber, that cheese video looks very satisfying. I'm like, ooh, that looks good.
I think it's just cheese.
I know, but I'm like, I don't know why, but like I know it's cheese, but it looks like spaghetti at the same time. I'm like, that looks satisfying. I don't know why.
Let Sheena
Oh no, he was.
she-
He was at.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was asking like what it was, like the name of the dish.
Yeah.
And he was hoping someone knew Japanese.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to the
I
food.
gathered Sheena.
Jesus.
I think it's just cheese, and they treat it like mashed potatoes. Like.
I don't know. We'll never know now because Sheena's never. We're never gonna get it now.
Yeah, she's never gonna tell us.
Yeah, she's never gonna tell us.
Yeah,
she was too busy looking at the damn cheese that she like.
Look.
Even though the question was right next to the link, but she's gonna be like, oh no, I'm hungry, go.
No, not omelette du fromage. That's French.
Look, I would put that video that he showed to be one of the
What is it? What's the
oddly
video?
satisfying,
Yeah.
most oddly satisfying video compilations right
Well,
there.
you
That
can't
was
put it
oddly
because
satisfying.
you don't know the name.
You don't need to know the name.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's what we all think.
People don't want to know if it's just cheese. People want to know the name. And I'm gonna
It's literally just cheese. Like.
No, that's not what it's called. You don't know what it's called, Sabrina. I know.
Look,
truth.
Cheese.
Look, speaking of flipping cheese right there, it was oddly satisfying to watch.
What's the cheese called? What's the lore?
I don't know.
All you had to say.
Also,
All you had to say.
Because I watch a lot of tasty videos. There's a show they do called Eating Your Feed, where they try to recreate this essentially not stretchy, but it's a fondue that you can pretty much yeah, because I'm watching the video now. It's like super stretchy. Les Aubergères avec no menace. No, I mean it's something. It's l'aubergère. That was the. I think that was either the restaurant or. Oh yeah, okay, that's just the restaurant. Never mind.
You said that kind of sound kind of sexy. So
We're never gonna know. We're never gonna know what this damn cheese is called.
I don't think it's anything special. It's just cheese.
You lie.
I don't like your attitude.
Also,
it's just
Cyrus-
a very fancy cheese that you can whip, essentially.
also, Cyber said it could be oublié according to Google search image.
What is this oublié and why is it oublié de badge?
What's oublié?
I don't know. What's oublié with you?
What?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Shibuya!
Ow.
You know, from Persona 5.
Yeah, you know, just at that place that's gonna be in the word ends with you, Persona 5. Yeah.
Remember, guys, Persona 5 made Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, you speak Japanese.
Man, this is the most. There's a camera.
It's a Jewish cheese dish made with cheese, potatoes, and lots of salt.
Oh damn, yo, not Smash Brothers.
It's used as a side dish for rice and chicken or other different meats. I could do without lots of salt in it, but I wouldn't mind
Drink
trying it.
water. Don't dilute the salt.
They said delete the salt.
Dilute.
delete.
In some language, that probably is like their way of saying delete.
Also, picture of 3 cheeses. Ooh.
And Terrico is unlocked. Take that, you lying old bastard.
Hey.
Hey.
Scrambled eggs.
Hey.
All right, now we can go.
I like how
ahead
there's
and
that one keys right there.
he's my familiar. Now we get to go ahead and talk about. Oh, look at all these tablets. I don't need any of these iPhones, iPads, iMacs, iDudes.
Those are like the older models.
Damn straight.
iPhone 3.
iPhone 4.
Oh, the cheese was called Aligot.
Aligot what?
Thank you, Sheena. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
At least from I was trying to look for the title of the video. That's why. So that's I just typed.
Oh,
I put it in
Aligot.
chat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's
now
like
we get
someone trying to say alligator, but they got
Alligator.
distracted.
All right, now we get to talk about this.
Scrambled eggs.
So I have not unlocked Terraco whatsoever yet, so I'm excited to see this. Because I won't lie, I definitely am not coming back to this game for a good while, but just to see it.
You want us to be quiet so you can watch the cutscene?
Yeah, hold your horses, champ. Cause, I mean, I don't think it's working at all.
Was there something we didn't do?
You've done all you could. The results will surely reflect that.
Calm down. The thing's probably just stretching out its snap.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Rivali. Well, come on, you. Wakey, wakey, right now.
Imba, stand back. Welcome home, Jericho.
And that's how you get the second ending of the game.
I am crying in the crowd right now.
Oh,
I like these
the
credits
ending.
as well.
I
know,
love these.
I love it.
And this credit
this is so
sequence
cool.
ends up utilizing the. Obviously, they give you the remix of all the characters' as themes, including Zelda's Lullaby. Another thing, this apparently this credit sequence is supposed to imply that Sugo is still alive, because he's in this credits. Because this is when Terraco is traveling through everyone's area and meeting everyone again. So this is kind of like a cutscene in itself, but just in credits form. So that's why Suga is there. So it's supposed to imply that he's still alive.
Wait, Suga at the end?
Yeah, Suga's at the end.
Oh, that.
I'll point him out when we get to it.
Yeah.
You can see his leg.
I thought that was Koga.
No, it's
Well,
Koga
Koga's
and
in it
Suga.
too.
Yeah, Koga is in it, but it's Koga and Suga in there.
I mean, hopefully, hopefully that'll explain his survival if he is in the game, like to be playable or anything.
Here's hoping.
I do want Suga to be
Oh,
playable.
God damn it,
actually.
Rivali.
Say, come with me. Yeet!
It's like, come with me, little friend. Haha, just kidding. Yes. Saved
Also,
by
wait,
the
did
mommy dom.
Also, wait, did Terraco have bandages on it?
Yeah. It had a
Oh,
tiny,
that's a nice little
it had
fishing
little,
tail.
had little plaster
Oh.
band-aids on it.
Also, I like this one.
No.
Okay, fine.
You can only pet once.
Your
Once
hands
a
are
week.
dirty.
Ah, look how round he is.
Look at that round lad.
Cute.
Look at
Broccoli.
him.
I also like
Do you
how
have
they
a problem with round, Nick?
No, I don't.
I'm round.
Aw.
Roundest Nick.
Should I use your full name?
He didn't say no.
So
Also,
good.
yeah.
Anyway, see, there they are. See?
Oh,
There's Suga
okay.
right there. They're just watching over.
But they keep falling behind the mountains, so one of them died clearly. So
Oh, and there he is.
That's a ninjutsu.
That's not him. That's just a Yiga sword.
Well,
Link.
also, seeing this kind of ends up being able to show you like who's the icon or who's the person on the little portrait thing that Impa has in our house now, with this kind of art style.
Art style first seen in Wind Waker.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, that was just a question. I was trying to remember if I feel like I've seen it.
Yes, in the intro of Wind Waker has this art style.
Hey guys, just a reminder: Tarako has 2 moms and a Link.
Oh, I also
No
like that.
link.
It also includes the descendants. I'm like, yay!
That divine
Yeah.
beast Verdania is on the castle. I don't like that.
Yeah, there's that.
It's
my
Ganon,
volcano.
actually.
My home now. as it roars in lizard.
Oh god, this is our last one, huh?
And this is how you get Tarako as a character.
Hell yeah.
Go!
A tiny guardian who has traveled from the future to save Zelda. It was broken in the fight against the Calamity, but has now been repaired and reactivated thanks to the efforts of Link and the others.
Guardian of Time. That's actually good. That's
Yeah,
We're
now-
not
yeah,
done.
No, we are not. And now that Turco is back, now he's back on the map again, doing his little pointy jig.
Oh yeah, that's the detail.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're like, look, that's my heart. It's alive.
Yeah.
He's like, you get that damn thing off my home. I'm sick of it gyrating over my bedroom all night.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, Sheena, we can hear you. What the hell are you on about?
But yeah, we are obviously still not done. Hopefully we can actually be done before the pass comes out, or else I'm gonna be sad.
Oh, maybe you should do.
You heard
One
that, guys?
mission
Yeah.
per stream.
Starting right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
jeez.
We're at 81%, guys. Yeah, download.
You're slowly getting there.
I can't wait for the expansion pass to make it to like 50.
Yeah, you download it and there's a.
Robert said you got until May. Oh, you can unlock the region thing right there.
Yeah, I know. I was just not unlocking it because I didn't want to waste any of the parts that I might end up needing for something else.
Oh.
And I was right, because now we're poor again.
Well,
Be
look,
poor.
gotta use it
Eat
for
the
something.
rich.
Eat the rich. Eat the rich.
They spoke.
Why do you always say it like that?
Ever since that clip, I just now call it Big Smoke. Sound now.
I don't know why he... shut up.
Cyber said you got until May, Nick.
Like,
One mission per ship stream.
shit.
Oh
One mission
no!
per shit.
No!
We'll never finish this game, then.
Alrighty, Cyber. Night.
Good night, Cyber.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done for the night anyways, because that's what... Because I end up saying, last time we streamed this was that I wanted to unlock Tarako to be, like, the cap off. And we also managed to end up speaking about the direct anyway, so... Yeah, we got our podcast done, guys. We did it, yeah.
We ran dry on what else to talk about.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we kind of went into
Oh,
some...
no, wait, I got one. Pyra!
He's still here. Alright, but that is it. Till next time, we will see you guys on Sunday. Sunday will be a shorter stream because I kind of have to do something after that date. So, but overall, thank you guys for joining us. As per usual, thank you to our 3 champions for always joining us. Alright, whatever. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.